Good day everyone, my name is Angeline Laurente together with my groupmates, Miss Nacionales, Miss Escolano, and Miss Misahod. We will bringing you an insightful report on an important social work model, the direct provision approach. Next slide. Poverty situation in the Philippines calls for the direct provision of various forms of material assistance to different needy and disadvantaged individuals and groups, which we find in particularly all parts of the country. Many agencies, social services are concentrated on this activity, while countless others have it as an important aspect of the program. So we have to consider the fact that the poverty situation in our country is serious kasi it affects many people in different communities, and it calls for direct provision, which means giving material assistance like food, clothing, shelter, medical help, and financial aid to those people who are struggling. Natay mga government agencies, non-government organizations, and private groups nga focus on providing this kind of social services. Some organizations make direct provisions their main activities, while others include it as a part of their broader programs to help the disadvantaged. So this in response to the context that we have in the Philippines where poverty is everywhere. The direct provisions of material aid should not be equated with dole-outs, which means alms or the giving of money or goods in charity. So many people think to know that giving material aid is the same as giving dole-outs or limos in Filipino, which means simply handing out money or goods without a structured approach. However, in our profession, direct provision is not about a simple charity act. When social workers provides aid, when we do direct provision properly, it has to go through a systematic helping process. Najud tayo gina-follow, meaning we have to have an assessment, planning, implementation, evaluation, and termination. So at the back of your mind, the helping process does not end by giving the material benefits, but it requires some sort of an empowerment of the people that we are helping. Next slide. How much time and effort will be involved in doing this will depend on the nature of the problem. So, the time and effort needed to help people through direct provision depends on the nature of the problem or how big the problem is. For example, if na ay single family nga gusto mo balik sa ilang province under the Balik Probinsya program, so si social worker only needs to help them with transportation, resettlement, and job opportunities. Pero if entire barangay ang nawalaan og balay tungod sa natural disaster, the social worker must coordinate a large-scale relocation, housing, and livelihood support for many families. So despite sa ilahang differences in scale, the steps and the helping process remain the same. We follow the assessment, the planning, the intervention, the evaluation, and the termination. So si direct provision model is an important approach in our profession. It's because it addresses the immediate needs of people in poverty or crisis situation. However, it is different from simple handouts because it follows a structured process to ensure the assistance is planned, effective, and sustainable. May I call Ms. Nacionales to proceed?
We'll discuss Skyderman's resource provision model and social work. So the goal of this model, according to Skyderman, is the enhancement of client social functioning through the direct provision of material aid useful in eliminating or reducing situational deficiencies. Others refers to this as resource provision, where resources may be mobilized, created, directly furnished. The client may be advised and counseled in making optimal use of them. So, ang resource provision involves mobilizing, creating, or directly furnishing resources while guiding clients on their optimal use. For example, social workers help low-income families access financial aid, housing, or food programs, ensuring they receive essential support. This approach empowers individuals by addressing immediate needs and fostering long-term stability. As social workers, our goal is not just assistance but also empowerment. Like for example, a social worker assisting a homeless family, it may help them secure emergency shelter, food, assistance, and job referrals. Likewise, a student struggling with school expenses might be guided towards scholarships and free educational resources. By addressing these immediate needs, this model empowers the individuals towards long-term stability. We social workers is not just about providing aid, it's about creating opportunities. That's all. Thank you. Next reporter, Micaela Espolan.
According to Snyderman, this model includes four important activities. So first is the case-by-case involvement of the client in the study and evaluation of process. So this means na each person's situations is, according to Snyderman, this model includes four important activities. So first is case-by-case involvement of the client in the study and evaluation process. So this means na each person's situation is carefully studied para ma-determine kung unsa ang need, kung unsa ang need nila o kung unsa nga tabang ang para sa ilaha. And every case is unique. So ang organization must assess what kind of assistance is necessary para sa ilaha. So for example, ay isa ka family affected sila by a natural disaster. So need nila emergency shelter, tong para tong example ni Bea kagay nga food and medical care. So ang social worker nag-evaluate sila sa their situation para mag-decide kung unsa nga services they should receive. Next is the determination of eligibility within the administering agency's terms of reference. So before sila mag-provide og help, the organization check if ang person meets the requirements for assistance. So each program is na specific guidelines about who qualifies for help. So for example, na isa ka government food assistance program. So nag-request sila families to have a low income para maging qualify sila sa assistance. So if ang family nag-earn sila og dako and stable, they may not be eligible for free food na assistance. Next is a judgment that provision of the service or benefit will promote the client's best interest. So, our organization, gina-ensure nila nga, ang tabang nagihatag sa ilaha will truly benefit the person and dili mag-cause of any negative effects. So, experts like social workers or healthcare professionals, gina-make sure nila ang ilang gihatag na support or tabang won't create long-term problems sa ilang client. So, for example, na isa ka child protection agency na naa sila i-rescue or kuwaon na bata sa isa ka unsafe na home. Ang gina-place po na nila sa or ihatag sa foster care, gina-make sure po nila that removing the child is truly the best option and the foster family can provide a safe environment para sa bata. Ang ikaapat are recruiting, selecting, training, supporting, and collaborating with personnel offering direct care. So, kaning nga step, nag-focus siya on choosing and preparing the right people para mag-provide og direct help. So, mo ni sila ang mga caregivers, social workers, foster parents, medical staff, and teachers. So, kaning organization, gina-ensure niya nga these people are well-trained and supported sa ilahang roles. Next reporter, please.
So next is program like material aid bound, temporary financial assistance, employment shelters, medical care, skills training, and etc. Material aid often in the form of food, water, and basic necessities provide immediate relief sa mga victims of disaster or during periods of acute economic distress. Temporary financial assistance also is kanang naga-enable sa individuals to meet essential expenses while naga-recover sila sa disaster na nangyari sa ila. Employment programs naman and skills training initiatives para ma-empower ang individuals to regain their economic independence, which is one of the examples sa direct provision model that nakailangan jud sa tao in times of need. Certain parts of the country are particularly needful of this intervention, like typhoon-prone provinces in the south during the rainy season. Example also is ang SEAP, Self-Employment Assistance Program. Kay ang SEAP mongod is one of the best example jud sa direct provision model na gina-avail siya sa mga clients which kanang mga tao na naga-undergo og, for example, sari-sari store business, kanang mga tricycle drivers, even ang mga cultural minorities pod, fishermen also na naga-avail of kanang financial assistance, also kanang mga tao na gusto mag-avail of kanang training sa mat weaving and embroidery is one of the examples of direct provision model which seeks to provide or kanang gina-mobilize ang resources and ang client. Pwede pud sila i-counsel also in using them since part pud sa SEAP is organizing OSY into group which gina-educate sila na pwede sila maka-avail og SEAP, Self-Assistant Employment Program, if they group themselves na pwede nila magamit tong mga time and skills nila through direct provision which helping them and educate them kung gusto jud nila makuha ning mga assistance na ni through direct provision approach Japon. So that's the end of our report po. Thank you.